Hello everyone, my name is Gurleen Kaur. Today I'm going to discuss about our presentation that is on training new hire. We are total 4 members in our group and my group members are Gagandeep Kaur, Mandeep Kaur and Sukharpreet Kaur. Training new hire members means uh, there are structured set of activities that educated by staff members to a newcomer to enhance their job skills, which are very essential for an organization to reach the growth of their organization to the pinnacle so that they can achieve their desired goals for their organization. Next one is mentor. A mentor is a person who provides the informative knowledge and a wide direction to their employers into and implies to their growth so that they can provide their good amount of strength, their dedication to an organization for that they can reach at the top uh, of the hill so that they can achieve their success in their work. After that, the qualities of mentor. Not all mentors are created equal. The best mentor shares some important qualities. You will want to look for these attributes in anyone. You are thinking about building a mentee relationship with, and if you are looking to be a better mentor yourself, these qualities are worth noting, such as relevant expertise or knowledge. It, it may seem obvious, but your mentor should more often than not have some kind of relevant background related to that organization. Maybe they are a few levels or titles ahead of and or have worked in a space that you are interested in for some time, but they should able to help them to think forward for an organization to reach them at a peak. And I think there's a one thing to watch out for, to remove all the obstacles that come under come in between the in the line to reach at the pinnacle. Next one is enthusiasm for sharing that expertise. It's just important as your mentor. Having expertise is them being willing to share it with you. They should be someone who uh, eagerly wait to hand over their knowledge and expect their figurative payment in return, nor should they reveal things in a vague and manipulative fashion. Rather, they should be open, excited to spread the word. The best mentor gives advice not because they like to hear themselves to talk, but because they genuinely want to others to benefit from the hard-won wisdom they are learned over the course of their careers. Next one is a respectful attitude. You don't someone someone who criticize you harshly and mistreat you or other close to you and ultimately gives you a bad name. That makes an unproductive and frustrating partnership. And on the rare occasions when good mentors act in a less than respectful manner, they acknowledge it and apologize for that. Next one is eagerness to invest in others. Mentoring is an assessment. No one gets paid to do it in their day job, because there is a no concrete incentive. You will want a mentor who find genuinely joy in helping others. Great mentors realize that they are playing a long game, and as a result, are patient in how they guide you in a good path. They don't expect immediately gains, and they don't give up immediately. Moreover, the more important is they can about maintaining and growth level for their professional relationship. Next, I will hand over to one of my group mate, Mandeep. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Mandeep Kaur and now I will discuss the qualities of mentor. So the next one is the ability to give honest and direct feedback. So finding someone who is respectful is key, but so is finding someone who will give you some tough love when you need it. A good mentor knows how to deliver the feedback in such a way that's constructive, kind, direct, and doesn't shy away from being honest because they are afraid of hurting your feelings. So the next one is reflective listening and empathy. So in this, there are important qualities in a mentor because they can have all the answers in their head. But if they are not willing to listen to where you are coming from, they are not going to be able to steer you in a direction that you want to go. So the next one is willingness to be a sponsor. Not every mentor has to able also be a sponsor, but it can be really helpful to have this kind of mentor in your corner. So the next are the effective nursing orientation programs. In this first one is preparation. Successful nursing orientation requires the development of a curriculum and the training and preparation of the preceptors. Specialty units should consider implementing a didactic portion of orientation that focuses on common diagnosis and procedures, along with the high or low incidence competencies. It is important to understand that an expert clinical nurse may not make for an effective preceptor. So the next one is incorporation. New staff members should be welcomed and incorporated into the team as early as possible. Introduce new staff members in the morning huddles, staff meetings, and by email communication. So provide a thorough tour of the environment, introducing team members by name and role, and encourage the preceptor to take rest periods and lunch breaks with the new staff members during the orientation period. So the staff nurse manager should check in with new staff members on a daily basis. So the next one is goal-oriented percepting. Nurse managers should establish a weekly benchmarks to guide percepting activities. So new staff members start with basic competencies and move toward more complex procedures as weeks go by. Evaluation forms with a suggested behavior for each week, an efficient way to track progress and guide the patient selection. So this is a goal directed percepting. So the next one is the direct and timely two-way feedback. So it's very important. And in this nurse manager should meet with the new staff nurses and their preceptors weekly or bi-weekly. Both the preceptor and the new staff nurse should provide the feedback on their progress. Ask the new staff nurses to be open and honest about their confidence and comfort level. It is frustrating for everyone to discover that a new staff nurse is behind in achieving orientation benchmarks. So the feedback should be honest but encouraging with concrete suggestions for improvement. So the preceptors are encouraged to provide the feedback as close as possible to the patient care events or procedures. So the timely and effective feedback will enhance the nurses' confidence, new nurses confidence. It's very important to that there will be new team nurses that will be required for the orientation. So the next one is ongoing support. At the conclusion of nursing orientation period, the nurse manager should make plans for the future support of new nurses. The assignment of a mentor or mentor provides a resource and a sounding board for clinical questions and debriefing. And any routine documentation should be explained throughout the orientation so that expectations are clear. So it's all about the nursing orientation programs.
Hello everyone, my name is Gagandeep Kaur and I am going to discuss about organizational responsibility for a new hire in acute care setting. The first one is provide information on company culture and values. Company culture describe the value and belief that determine the interaction between employees and the customers. It create a short list of your company's core value and share it with new employee while training them. The next point is you use various learning methods. In this training, managers provide opportunity to different training and learning method in order to create a productive team, and they can provide training with e-learning and group discussions with the help of role playing case studies. And the third one point is provide easily accessible resources. In this, as you are new trainee adjust to their new jobs, it's your duty as an employer to provide them with easy accessible resources rather than using a verbal training approach. And with the help of resources, they can promote their learning. And the other one is help nurses for set achievable goals. As the training process begins, share the expectation of the staff, let them know what you expect them to achieve, and take the extra step to help them set the attainable goals. Next point is allow sufficient time for questions and feedback. In this learning process are more effective when you encourage learner to ask question, devote time for question and answer during the training session. And another one point is apply constructive feedback mechanism. Ask for feedback from your employee during training sessions and motivate them to share any ideas and questions and suggestion, and you can give face to face feedback to them. And the other one is introduce team building exercises. In this, consider integrating different team building activities to help your new employee adjust to the company. Such activities are a great way to encourage new hires and existing employee to get to know each other. For example, consider and creating workshop, seminars, and volunteering, and even scavengers hunt around the office. And the other one point is implement reward. And this create a culture of celebrating success and good work. When your new employee achieve their set targets, celebrate their efforts and encourage them to continue. The next one is performance assessment criteria for new hire. And this, the first point is productivity. And this effectiveness in getting things done in relation to mind and cost requirements. The other one is quality of work, adherence to an expected standard of result that is a part of a job or a activity. And next one is initiative, the ability to act without the help or insistence of others. And next is teamwork, a cooperative effort by a group or a team to produce a desired results. And the last one is problem solving, process of finding a way to successfully resolve a difficult situation or a problem. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Sukharpreet Kaur, and now I'm going to discuss about the performance assessment criteria for new hire. First one is culture fit. An important thing to evaluate is culture fit. Of course, the first step is to that figuring out what the culture of your company is. If speed, moving fast, and being collaborative are part of your company's DNA, you need to find people who operate the same way. The second one is adaptability. An employee's probation period is great time to evaluate their performance and see what they can contribute to the company or if they are delivering what they promised during the hiring process. One of the criteria important to our company is person's ability to work on or explore a wide range of tasks. The third is soft skill. During trial period, we look for soft skill in a candidate. These questions are important because soft skills are harder to build than technical skills and require you to be good with people. The fourth is interest in learning. During a new hire's trial period, one of the key criteria to evaluate them, one is whether or not they have an interest in learning or an aversion to it. The next is work ethics. Work ethic is essential. Anyone can learn to do a job, but not everyone has the work ethic to continue doing a great job. They have to be self-motivated and proactive. The next is collaborative skills. So there are several things we consider before hiring a new employee. Two of them are their communication and collaborative skills. Benefits of performance appraisal. The first one is creates career growth. Performance appraisal help employees grow in their careers, particularly if they are looking to eventually advance with the company to higher role. A regular evaluation can help employees create a plan for professional growth. The second one is improves performance. Providing feedback helps motivate employees to do well. Because performance appraisals are often used to determine how to give bonus, they can help give employees an incentive and reward for their hard work. The third is increase employee engagement. Regularly involving employees in the performance review process can lead to more engagement and a desire to stay with the company long term. The next is helps determine training. Performance appraisal allow companies to see which employees need more training and determine what areas to provide training in. For example, if multiple employees are struggling to meet a daily quota, an employer could provide a workshop on how to work more efficiently or consider lowering the quota for employees. Clarifies expectations. During performance appraisal, managers can reiterate their expectations for employees. This helps individuals to understand what their daily job responsibilities are and what their manager wants from them. Next is allows for conversation. Performance appraisals create a structured set time for managers to discuss how each employee is doing overall and allows for a flow of discussion with no distractions. During these meetings, managers can coach staff and offer tips for how to improve their performance. The next is evaluate goals. Employers can evaluate how well an employee reached their goals and provide feedback for what sort of goals to set for the next period. Creating a system with continuous goal setting helps to ensure employees are improving and contributing to the overall mission of the organization. The next is provides documentation. Keeping a record of employees' work over a specific period of time allows managers to track an employee's development journey and performance. Organizations can keep documentation of each employee in a personal folder to review at a later date. This helps inform superiors in upper management about the employees who they may not interact with regularly. The next is strengthen team bonds. Performance appraisal helps managers and employees align their priorities and brainstorm together. Frequent meetings can build relationships and make the manager appear more approachable. Peer reviews help individuals see how their co-workers appreciate them.